I'm going to talk just for a second about something that's an uncomfortable topic, which is privilege. Okay. And a lot of people bristle at that word. And I'll confess there have been times I have too. You know, the natural response is to say, well, you don't know me. You don't know what privilege I have or haven't had. You don't know the hard times I've had in my life or the things I struggle with. But there are some of us in this society who have privilege. And the last hour of this show has really illustrated that for me. You know, you have these Paul Ryan, Ryan Grimm and I were talking about Paul Ryan and Rich Lowry and the conservative writer and how they used to drink kegs and talk about cutting Medicaid. I mean, if that isn't privilege, these two well-to-do, well-known white males talking about cutting Medicaid and how exciting and wonderful that's going to be and gutting the entire, Hugh Hewitt jumping in to talk about how wonderful it would be to undermine the entire welfare system with, Paul Ryan getting all enthusiastic about that. That's privilege. And then, the flip side of it, where you have someone like our last guest, Jessica Mason Piclo, talking about, and you should really read her piece in rewire.news, talking about what it was like to go in not so long ago to the legal profession and be given terrible assignments because you're a woman and because they figure because you're a woman, you're going to go out on maternity leave and you're not going to come back. It's very tough for us white males to really empathize with the experience, and particularly if we've grown up in a fairly prosperous middle-class context, it's very hard for us to empathize at times at a gut level, not an intellectual level, but a gut level with what it means, for example, to depend on Medicaid to survive, what it means not to be one of those privileged Kegger guys, the moral monstrosity that's represented by the remarks of someone like Paul Ryan or Rich Lowry or Hugh Hewitt, or by the remarks of someone like Neil Gorsuch, who by all appearances is encouraging young lawyers to figure out new, slick ways to gut the rights of women to enter even their own profession, the legal profession. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and we don't have to hate ourselves or despise ourselves. We just have to be a little more aware.